Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. Well, we are now just 1 day away from Game 1, 2023-2024 Stanley Cup Playoffs, Round 1, Edmonton Oilers, LA Kings for the third year in a row. Hopefully, things just keep going the way they have been. The Oilers taking down the Kings 4-3 and then 4-2 in the previous two seasons. My prediction was an Oilers win in 5 games this year, so we'll see how that goes. You guys can check out my full series preview. It's up on the channel. If you haven't had a chance to do that yet, I'll have it linked at the end of this video. But for now, we do have some news on what the Oilers' Game 1 lineup should look like tomorrow night. Bob Stauffer posted this lineup for us. It featured a top line of Adam Henrique, Connor McDavid, and Zach Hyman, a second line of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Leon Draisaitl, and Warren Foegele, a third line of Dylan Holloway, Ryan McLeod, and Corey Perry, and a fourth line of Evander Kane, Sam Carrick, and Matthias Janmark. It appears right now that Sam Gagner, Derek Ryan, and Connor Brown, who made up a go-to fifth line, will not be in the lineup for Game 1. On defense, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard, Darnell Nurse and Cody Ceci, Brett Kulak and Vinny Desharnais, and Troy Stetcher there as the seventh D-man. And of course, to nobody's surprise, Stuart Skinner should be the starter for the Oilers in Game 1. Obviously, the big news today from Evander Kane, he's been dealing with a sports hernia all season long, which would explain a lot of things that have gone wrong with Kane this year, being in constant pain. I mean, that's definitely going to hinder your performance. It was kind of up and down. He was actually one of the leaders for the Oilers to start the year, but I'm sure that hernia over time just caused him more discomfort and definitely affected his gameplay overall. So hopefully he's feeling a bit better. He did an interview today and he should be good to go for Game 1. So hopefully that's the case. It's looking like Evander Kane's going to start on the fourth line there, give him a few less minutes, maybe break his way slowly back in, but we'll see what happens there. Matthias Janmark could also been battling injuries. Also looks to be good to go for Game 1. And also to note is Dylan Holloway on the third line. Looks like he's in for Game 1. So Dylan Holloway definitely deserving of that opportunity. He's been excellent since being recalled from the Bakersfield Condors. So let's see how this goes. I really liked Adam Henrique, Connor McDavid, and Zach Hyman together against San Jose, but it was San Jose, so can't get too excited, and nobody looked as good against the Arizona Coyotes the following game, so we'll see how this looks in Game 1, but definitely the Edmonton-San Jose game, I think that was the best Adam Henrique has looked as an Edmonton Oiler so far, so hopefully that line can have some early success for the team, give the Oilers some more balanced scoring. I really like being able to keep Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl apart, and I hope they can do that for the most part this series, aside from end of penalty kills, special moments, stuff like that. Ideally, for, I'd say, 99% of the time, I'd like McDavid and Draisaitl playing a part and give the Oilers some more balanced scoring throughout the series. The playoffs are here, and my friends over at Deflect Apparel have everything you need to help cheer on the Oilers in their run for the Stanley Cup. They even have your furry fans covered too. Check them out at deflect.net. and use the code FANATIC20 at checkout for 20% off your order. Check out more in the description below, and stay tuned for upcoming contests. And I did just also want to mention today, Brad Malone, the Bakersfield Condors captain, he will be calling it a career at the end of this season. He's been an amazing captain, amazing leader for the Condors, obviously spent some time with the Oilers and a few other teams in the NHL as well. He's been a consummate professional. Even his words leading to this retirement, he wanted to get out of the way for other younger guys to take their next step. So you hear that, and the Condors just had a really special guy, a really special leader as their captain, and hoping they can find someone even half as good as Brad Malone for next season. And just want to wish Brad Malone all the best. Obviously, the Condors heading into the playoffs here, so Brad Malone isn't quite officially done just yet, but he did play his final regular season game for the Bakersfield Condors. So All the best to Brad Malone, and just want to give him my best wishes. And to wrap up, some channel news for you guys. I'm going to be welcoming 2 new members officially to the Oilers Fanatic today. Comedian Stephen Vanny, who does his own stand-up act, will be joining the channel doing Oilers comedy, giving you guys Oilers comedy sketches. I should have his first video up later today, if not tomorrow, but coming very soon for you guys. And the other new addition is Joseph Choi. You've seen him in videos with me for the Fanatic Rundown, live from Rogers Place. He's gone to a few different games with me, provided some Oilers commentary. He'll be starting a new segment called Oilers Talk, and in his first video, he'll be going over his 2024 NHL playoff bracket predictions. Joseph's first video will be available later today. Well, that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the opening game lineup for the Edmonton Oilers. Do you think they take Game 1, finally win Game 1 here after a few years? I think Game 1 against Anaheim in the second round was the last time the Oilers won a Game 1. So do they do it tomorrow night? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.